Remember iOS 4? Oh, you don't? Well, I do. Remember the iPhone 4? Well, I'm sure you do. It came shipped with iOS 4 as its operating system all the way back in June of 2010. Like many of you, the iPhone 4 was my first iPhone, and ever since, I've never owned anything but an iPhone. And with the newly released iOS 14, 10 operating systems later, although it's awesome and full of features like widgets and customizable everything, it just doesn't hit right. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to make your current iPhone running iOS 14 look like iOS 4. So the first thing that I did was go to Google and search iOS 4 wallpapers and tried to find the highest resolution versions possible that would work well with the iPhone X aspect ratio. After some hunting, I was able to find mostly good options with some low-res options as well. I figured changing the wallpaper would be the easiest thing to do. I knew that this was going to take some work. I searched for every single app icon from iOS 4 that I could find. Now, not all of them were high resolution, but that's okay, because once you have the image squeezed into an app, you can't even tell if the picture is low res. So after some hunting and some research, I was able to find most of the app icons that I wanted for iOS 4. I'm not going to be doing videos because the videos app doesn't exist anymore, and I won't be doing Newsstand because Newsstand doesn't exist anymore. Now, the News app does, but I don't watch news because the news sucks. So let me show you how I did all these icons. So let's start with Instagram, because right now Instagram is really, really ugly, and I'm not a fan of this colorful blob. So first thing I do is I'll remove the app, and I'm just moving it to my app library. What you're going to do is go into the Shortcuts app, and then you're going to go and hit the plus button up on the top right, and then you're going to hit add action. And then you're going to go to scripting, and then open app, and then hit choose for which app that you want it to open. So we're going to do Insta. You're going to hit the ... Shortcut name can be whatever, doesn't matter. And then you're going to hit add to home screen. Now, after you get to this screen, you're going to hit the little JPEG icon thumbnail thing down here, hit choose photo, and you'll be able to choose the photo that you want to use. So, oh bam, look, there it is. You still look like a Polaroid camera. Awesome. But it doesn't look like that anymore. So what you're going to want to do is crop in if you have an app or an image that has white around it. Something like that. And it's okay that the corners show a little bit of white because when you set the image, it automatically crops the corners for you. And now this is where you want to name the shortcut, because this is what you're going to see on your home screen. So once we have it selected, we'll hit add, and it adds it to the home screen. Hit done, and it'll be on our home screen, like that. And there it is. So there's a couple downsides to this. The first one is that you're not going to receive your badge notifications. So whether you get a text or you get an Instagram notification, you're not going to get the little red badge on the top left corner when you do get a notification. Same with like mail and whatnot. The other downside is that also it takes you to the Shortcuts app before you actually open the app. Since there is that slight delay, in order to make this a little faster, this is actually a suggestion from a friend of mine, was to actually go into the settings and go into reduce motion. If I turn that off, you'll see that there's a bit of a delay. First, it'll show you the full animation when it goes into the Shortcuts app, and then it slips over to settings, which takes way more time. By doing reduce motion, not only does it crossfade even faster, but it doesn't waste that time showing you moving from one app to another. There's actually another downside to this little trick, is that the apps that are normally interactive are not. For example, the calendar app will not update its date, so I have it constantly stuck on Sunday the 25th. Also, the clock app does not tick, so it's always going to be stuck at 10:15. Although there are more cons than pros, I think that the pro of nostalgia comes out on top.